we gotta talk. I can't even like start with my intro because this is making me very sad and actually also a little anxious for the future of Fortnite. So in summary, um, they've laid off a lot of employees. I think it was like 20% of them, which is a lot. Trust me, this is a lot. Let me actually research. Did they actually lay off 20%? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. I think they did. Let me check. Um, 16% of their employees. We're also gonna read this message, but in summary, we're gonna also read the summary. So the summary is for anybody that doesn't need to know about the full message. I'll read it at the end of the video. Of Team Sweeney's message to employees. Epic is spending more than it earns to invest in the next evolution of Epic or Fortnite and Fortnite. Fortnite is growing again, but because of creative, which is a lower margin business than Battle Royale, which means they don't get anything back from it. They don't get any money back from it or anything. So that's why they're saying it's a slower margin business. Fortnite Creative is now more popular than Fortnite Battle Royale in terms of playtime. That's true, but it's playtime. It's not spending. So you got to think about this, right? Okay, I'm gonna continue with reading this. It kind of makes me pissed. Just think about employees being, or just developers being so dumb. Epic has been spending less on marketing and events in an effort to reduce costs, which wasn't effective enough in the end, so they decided to lay off employees. Why would you think that would even be effective? To spend less money on marketing and events, which made the game as popular as it is today. They're just doing reverse Uno on themselves. It's fucking stupid. Like, you made the game grow in a really massive way because of these huge events and these huge collabs and like, yeah, marketing schemes and stuff like you used to do. And then you lay off employees because you are spending less on it, and in the meantime, it wasn't as effective. No shit, Sherlock. Learn from your mistakes. I know they made a really big jump with working on Creative 2.0, or as it is called now, UEFM, but it needs more time to cook. It is so not there yet, as we expected it to be. And that's okay, but please don't put your effort into in UEFN because it's not comparable to Battle Royale. Really is not. Battle Royale is what made this game. If Battle Royale never came out, then Fortnite would have never existed. Save the World would have been the only thing, and that wouldn't have been staying long. So you just gotta think it that way. I know it's like it's a smart way to move on from like Battle Royale and move on to different modes, but creative or UEFN is not the play. And this is why, because it isn't for the majority of players. The only thing that's good about UEFN or creative in general is that it has quite a good player base because you don't really have to be competitive to play it. It's for casual players. But that is not where the money comes from. Because let's be honest, when people play creative, mostly kids, why would they spend money on the game? They don't need to. There's no need for it. Yes, they can do battle passes, but if they don't play Battle Royale, they can't do any quest, which means they probably won't get that much XP either. But that's a whole different story. Let's talk about the fact that they laid off a lot of employees. And let's just talk about how sad that is, how shit that is. These people worked on this game for a really, really long time, I assume, and they just laid off 14% because they made such a stupid choice. I won't lie, Epic Games is a great company, but yes, companies make mistakes. They're human. I understand, but you gotta understand that this is not a fucking good idea. It was never a good idea. Maybe they should have asked the players. They do surveys. They do surveys and asking like, "Ooh, what kind of skin do we want?" Yeah, we love that. Why don't we get anything from Epic Games themselves? They should communicate more with their community. We do not have that bad of a community as you think we do. Yes, of course, we're going to be straight on and we're also going to say our opinions. But that's because we are the buyers of your product. I know it's a free game, but there is still a lot of content that you have to buy. And with content, I mean like it's just basically just cosmetics, but you see what I mean. So, with that being said, I honestly think that they've made a great mistake with spending less on marketing and events. I can't over the fact that they've done that. I hope they learn from this. I hope they get this as an experience and actually take this into matter of fact that don't do this again. Because let's be honest, we all want LTMs back. We all want great events. We don't want yearly chapters. Let's be honest, we hate that. There's no way that there's probably some people that love it, but majority of us don't like yearly chapters. Let me just sidetrack a little, but yearly chapters is terrible. And this is why, because you do not get bonded to a map. They rush the map so goddamn hard. And it just sucks because that's when you get filler seasons. Like, for example, we went from chapter 3 to chapter 4, and honestly, the map was kind of okay, but chapter 4 season 1 was kind of stale. And then we went to chapter 4 season 2, which was pretty great. I loved it. Then we went to chapter 4 season 3, which was one of the most awful seasons. And then we went to chapter 4 season 4, and that was great. It is great. But it just goes to show, man, we need more time on the map. I like it more when we have more time on the map because then I get bonded to the map. I get more time to spend time on the map. And when we actually get to the point when we need a new map, it's going to feel amazing. And that was exactly what Chapter 2 did to us, and exactly what Chapter 1 did to us. Remember when we got into a new map with Chapter 1 going to Chapter 2? It was amazing. It was a whole new game. I don't think we're going to ever feel that again, but it was pretty much just a whole new game. It was amazing. When we went to Chapter 2 season 8 to Chapter 3 season 1, it was pretty great. I won't lie. The start was amazing. The event was amazing. And then we got into chapter 4, and the event was really sucky already, so that didn't give us a great start. And the map seems rushed. It really does, and it sucks because the biomes are kind of I like the map from the beginning. I really did, but I feel like they're just rushing it, and it sucks. But again, I got sidetracked really badly here. Let's talk about this whole tweet here. So, hi everyone. As we shared earlier, we are laying off around 16% of Epic employees. We're divesting Bandcamp and spinning off most of our super awesome. I do not know what that means. So, for a while now, we've been spending more money than we earn, investing in the next evolution of Epic and growing Fortnite as a metaverse inspired ecosystem for creators. And like I said, terrible idea because you're not getting anything back from that. Long haul, maybe, but it's a shot in the dark, really. I had long been optimistic that we could power through this transition without layoffs, but in retrospect, I see that this was unrealistic. Yeah, it was Tim Sweeney. While Fortnite is starting to grow again, the growth is driven primarily by creator content with significant revenue sharing. And this is a lower margin business than we had when Fortnite Battle Royale took off and began funding our expansion. By the way, yes, this funding into Fortnite Battle Royale. Success with the greater creator ecosystem is a great achievement, but it means a major structural change to our economics. Epic folks around the world have been making ongoing efforts to reduce costs, including moving to net zero hiring and cutting operating spend on things like marketing and events. Terrible idea. But we still ended up far short of financial sustainability. We concluded that layoffs are the only way, and that doing them now on this scale will stabilize our finances. We're also making some divestitures. Bandcamp is joining Song Trader, a music marketplace company supporting artists. Super Awesome Advertising Business will become an independent company under the Super Awesome brand, led by their current CEO, Kate Olin. Okay, the parent verification, yeah. Saying goodbye to people who have helped build Epic is a terrible experience for all. The consolation is that we're adequately funded to support laid off employees. We're offering severance package that includes 6 months base pay and the US, Canada, Brazil, 6 months of Epic paid healthcare because they're paying, so they're paying them. That's good. For those still at Epic, you'll hear more from senior leaders about the path forward for your team. Epic prospects for the future are strong. We have amazing game experiences across multiple platforms. We've built the best engine in the world, and we'll be hosting Unreal Fest next week to bring the community together and spotlight the things they are building with Unreal Engine and UEFN. Creators are making a living for building for the Fortnite ecosystem, with time in third party games now exceeding first party. We're cutting costs without breaking development uh, or our core lines of business so we can continue to focus on ambitious plans. About 2/3 of the layoffs were in teams outside of core development. Some of our products and initiatives will land on schedule, and some may not ship when planned because they are under resourced for the time being. We're okay with the schedule trade off if it means holding on to our stability or ability to achieve our goals, get to the other side of profitability, and become a leading metaverse company. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I'll be very honest. Like, I think that Tim Sweeney has a vision that seems to actually fuck up Epic Games so much, and I hate it because Fortnite Battle Royale is a really, really great. Like, it's just the greatest thing that ever happened in gaming history, and that's just factual. You cannot hate on Fortnite. You can, but there's always something you gotta love from Fortnite. We've always loved Fortnite. There's always some part of us that loved it, and creative is just not that. Creative is just a niche thing, but putting all your expenses into that and not getting anything back is such a stupid thing to do. Like I said, it's such a shot in the dark. You're not getting anything from that. And it just makes me really, like I said, it makes me kind of scared for the future of Fortnite. If Tim Sweeney is the one that keeps on kind of bringing the company down in a way, it just feels like that. And he's still going for it too. I don't understand how he hasn't learned from this. He basically just says in the in the memo itself, he says, well, yes, I wanted to build this epic fucking metaverse. It didn't work out the way I wanted to, so I had to change a few bits and fire some employees, but we're continuing and we need to build this metaverse. That's basically what they're saying. It's egotistical. It's greed. But that would be all for this video. I don't think I have many more things to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about this whole situation, because this sucks. It really does. And let's hope that the future of Fortnite is a lot brighter than we actually think it is. Yeah. See ya.